guys, what's going on? It's Cynnnical, and today for you guys I'm bringing you another feature video. Today's feature video is going to be more of a Kingdom Hearts 3 discussion video thrown into the mix. So basically what was going on was I was going through Ask FM, and a few of you guys have recommended me to feature a ton of different things, so thank you guys so much for that. That's awesome shit. But anyway, a user called Kana came to me, as you guys can see somewhere on screen. The question is, "Hi Cynnnical, I found something interesting that you may want to know for Kingdom Hearts 3, and can you please do a discussion video of who will save Terra? I found proof that Ventus might be Terra's savior in Kingdom Hearts 3. So what this link is, as you guys can see, here, it's like inverted on my hair. Some confusing shit. Alright, right there, as you guys can see. Basically, this video is the beta trailer. It's the Jump Festa 2008 trailer for Birth by Sleep. As you guys know, Birth by Sleep came out in 2010, so you can tell that, yes, this is a beta trailer for Birth by Sleep. Now, there is an absolute shit ton of cutscenes in here that never made it into the final game. However, they are scenes just replaced and put into a different sort of environment. So you'll notice a different, recognizable sort of scenes throughout this trailer. What I thought I would do is, I thought I'd just show you guys the trailer and then we can discuss upon it. There is one thing mentioned in here that, of course, Kana said, and I do want to sort of discuss upon that. But yeah, so let's quickly play the trailer, just so you guys know what I'm talking about. I love Ventus's Japanese voice actor. And if you guys don't know, don't want to interrupt you, bro. You go ahead. Come on, hand, do the flashy thing. Okay, if you guys don't know, during this beta trailer, they hadn't finished Ventus's model, so in replacement, they actually just used the Roxas model in the beta of this. Like, this is the Roxas model right here. Yeah, so, quick little fact. And I actually covered these scenes, in my removed content video for Birth by Sleep. But there is an interesting point in this that I do want to discuss upon. And obviously the quality of this is not good. It only goes to 480p, but it's a 2008 video, so what are you expecting? Mickey, please. Alright, so yeah, that's the trailer right there. Now, you guys would have noticed that within that trailer, there is a ton of recognizable different moments in here. They're just in different places than in the actual full game Birth by Sleep. An example I'll use is, let's say for instance, this final scene right here. We're friends. Therefore, I wanted to ask something. Erase me. So obviously that scene in the final game is in the Keyblade Graveyard. It's right at the end of the game. But as you guys can see in this trailer, it's on Destiny Islands. It's not actually on the island that you start Kingdom Hearts 1 on. It's on the main island. And Aqua's silhouette somewhere in there as well. Another example is this one right here. Terra. Terra is obviously looking at young Riku and young Sora. In the actual Birth by Sleep, that's on the other island, not the main island for Destiny Islands, the world, right? So there's a lot of different scenes in here that are just sort of switched around. However, there is something really, really important to note, and that is the very first scene right here. So we'll play this scene, and then we'll discuss upon it. Okay. Alright, so Terra said, some time ago, you rescued me, right? Ventus replies, rescued? It was the natural thing to do, because we're friends. There's a few things to take note of this. Now, I know this is a beta, and obviously in beta, things are subject to change, obviously. Even story aspects like these. But there is a few interesting things. The first thing is, where they're located is the Moor, right? The Great Moor in Hollow Bastion Radiant Garden. The Moor was not present, and it was not there until after, obviously, the Great Battle for Hollow Bastion in Kingdom Hearts 2. It wasn't there. So back in Birth by Sleep, the Moor didn't exist. It didn't exist whatsoever. However, the thing that sort of intercepts that is Birth by Sleep was originally going to be a PlayStation 2 game, so perhaps, the actual setting for Birth by Sleep was going to be after Kingdom Hearts 2, or somewhere between it. But what is really interesting is it is centered in the Moor, which we know it doesn't take place until, sometime during Kingdom Hearts 2, briefly halfway through. But what is interesting about this is this whole scene here actually isn't even in Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. Like, many of the scenes in this trailer, scenes that are actually in the final game, they're just located somewhere else. They're not, they're located somewhere else. And the conversation's really interesting. He says, some time ago you rescued me. Is it quite possible that perhaps Square Enix removed the scene as maybe it could be foreshadowing something that is bound to actually happen in Kingdom Hearts 3? Because we do know that Ventus is ultimately bound to return in Kingdom Hearts 3, with Sora eventually finding him, giving him the piece of Ventus's heart that's residing within inside Sora to then reawaken Ventus. Of course, we currently know right now that Terra is obviously, he's, possessed and it's got control over his body, yada 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 yada. And I suppose it would definitely make sense for Ventus to save Terra somehow, however he would do that, because of the fact that Ventus, both Ventus and Terra, they're like best friends. And on top of that, I mean, I suppose you could say that Ventus looks up to Terra. He is most definitely a role model. How the saving would go, I mean, I really don't have much of a theory on that at all. That's something that I'd obviously have to sit down and think about. But it just gets me really interested, because this scene here, I mean, it's completely not present in Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep, and on top of that, the actual setting for it is in the Moor. And, can you imagine that if we end up playing Kingdom Hearts 3, we actually see this exact scene? That would be so sneaky on Square Enix's behalf, actually seeing this scene in the Great Moor of both, Terra and Ventus talking, perhaps, at some stage during the game. That would be crazy. I mean, Square Enix, they're creative. So what if they actually, hid an actual potential scene for Kingdom Hearts 3 in a beta trailer? I mean, I know that seems far-fetched, but, otherwise, I wanted to do a discussion video on this, guys. It's a really, 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 really interesting thing to look into. Not only just this scene here, but the whole entire trailer. it shows us what Birth by Sleep was looking like at the very early stages. Thank you so much to Kina for basically suggesting me to do this. Like I mentioned, you guys can suggest me to do pretty much anything Kingdom Hearts related to feature as a video by going to my Ask.fm. So my Ask.fm is in the description box below. You guys can click on that and then, yeah, suggest me something. Otherwise, guys, thank you so much for tuning in today, and until next time, I'll catch you guys later. Peace.